realized, oh my God, it's not true that their labs were normal, and it's not true that there's nothing we can do about it. I've shared a story about what was my deepest shame as a primary care physician the first 10 years of my career. I am Maggie Yu, MD, and I'm a functional holistic medicine physician in practice for over 27 years, and I love to teach. I call myself a teacher first, a doctor second, woman third, right? All these things, right? They're all parts of who I am, but teacher is first. And how I learned to be a really good teacher is I was really great at being a doctor, your conventional doctor, and doing what I was told and what I had learned. My biggest shame was talking to the millions of Maggies out there. I'm talking about, women and men in their 30s, 40s, 50s coming into me and saying, I have fatigue, I'm tired. And me ordering all these labs, my standard labs, and saying, your labs are normal, you're fine. How about some Prozac? How about some Paxil? How about some Zoloft? How about some birth control pills? And how about some therapy? That's what I was taught to do. Hi, I'm Maggie Yu, MD, and I'm a functional and holistic medicine physician and the creator of the Transform and Transform protocol. If you're interested in learning what are the root causes of all chronic disease, go ahead and click the link in the description where I have a power-packed 30-minute training that goes over what are the 5 pillars of Transform. Go ahead, click the link, and I'll see you in that training. And, from an insider's point of view, giving you guys the insider's view, at lunch, all of us primary care doctors and even my gynecologist colleagues, we'd be sitting in the lunchroom talking about, isn't it a pain in the ass talking to your 30, 40, 50-year-olds about how they have fatigue and all their labs are normal, so boring, and there's nothing I can do for them. And that was the honest truth. To the best of my knowledge, to the best limitations of my tests, there was nothing I could do for a symptom as debilitating and as common as being tired. And so now, Maya Angelou has a great quote, which is, when you know better, you do better. And once I figured out why I went into early menopause, when I got sick, and once I started to learn about supplementation, lifestyle, movement, all these other pieces that were needed to balance hormones, then I realized, oh my God, it's not true that their labs were normal. They weren't normal. Now I know better. And it's not true that there's nothing we can do about it. And it makes me sad because I was a really good primary care doctor and I was a really good doctor. And people looked to me thinking I knew the be all end all. And hey, I even said bullshit when someone came to me with supplements and they were like, what about this supplement for this? And I'd be like, there's no data on it. And like all my other colleagues, we've never once looked at the data. That's the reality of what you are stacked up against. But we were good doctors, we were caring doctors, but this is what we were trained to do, is to look at your labs as normal or prevent you from even getting the labs and to tell you that there's no data behind things we didn't learn about, which is not true. So to this day, I think it's my greatest mission and it's my greatest joy to try to undo my greatest shame of how many hundreds of thousands of people I said that to every year as a good doctor. So to remedy that, I would say my greatest shame, I have become a teacher. I love to teach on social media. I love to teach people on how your labs are not normal. How, no, you sure as hell need access to hormone testing, to all these other, in our other programs, to testing that should be critical to and available to everybody, right? So I love being able to do that. And I'm on a crusade to rewrite my story around living in shame. I am no longer a doctor who's doing my best job, but yet living in shame. I am going to be a teacher, a doctor, and a woman who's going to educate you about how to access these tests and all the solutions that there are. And no, it's not normal. You shouldn't accept it. It's time to do something about it. There you go. Hi, and thank you for watching this video. If you're interested in actively looking for a solution to your problem and you'd like to work with us, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and click the link in the description to book a chat with our team. What that's going to do is it's going to bring you to a calendar, pick a time that's going to suit your needs best. It's going to be about a 15-minute phone call. After you book that call, there's going to be a link to a short questionnaire. And that's really important for you to fill out because it's for us to get to know you better and helps us to better prepare to make the most of our time together. After you fill out the short application, it's going to take you to a page where there's a couple resources. What I want you to do is go ahead and click 2 of those and watch those 2 trainings. They're going to really best prepare you for your phone call with us to make the best use of our time together. I and my team look forward to talking to you to learn more about you, to see if we are indeed a good fit to work together. Thank you.